All right, chat. Say hello to YouTube, chat. Say hello to YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Chat, say hello to YouTube. Nobody? Okay. Start
On
this video,
Christmas
man.
Day, police responded to
Walgreens killer
reports of
realizes he's
gunfire
never
in the
going
parking lot of a
home.
Walgreens. According to witness testimony, a woman was seated inside of her parked car with 5 young children in the back seat.
Damn,
For some
5?
unknown reason, she pulled out a handgun.
I'm not gonna lie. If you have 5 kids, shout out to every Home Alone mom.
Walked over to another vehicle and began firing through the windows. Inside the second vehicle was
she
a
got
man and a
flogged,
woman.
chat.
Both were struck by the bullets. But the violence didn't stop there. After the shooting,
why am I
the woman
5%
immediately
black?
fled the scene.
I don't know, bro.
As she sped out of the parking lot, her vehicle collided with another couple who had been sitting inside of their parked truck. Within minutes, police and emergency responders rushed to the scene.
Wait. Let's change this real quick.
Where they were confronted with a chaotic and disturbing situation. Multiple victims, shell casings scattered across the pavement, and witnesses trying to piece together what they had just seen. At the center of it all was a woman who had just fled the scene, with 5 children still inside of her vehicle.
Nah, so she spun on the block and then she dipped? Oh, heck nah.
The police processed the scene. An officer spoke with the couple, whose truck had been struck by the shooter as she was fleeing.
The worker was inside, heard shots, come out here to see what was going on.
And the other one came right out after
Another worker?
And he grabbed a hold of his arm and had literally pulled him
back in.
And he told him, "You get the hell in there." And I looked over at Charles and I said, "They're shooting me 5 shots at least."
Okay, and were you inside?
I was going in to go to the bathroom and I didn't even get out.
She ran back in the truck.
I said, "Somebody's getting shot."
Which one's your truck, by the way? This
The
side, that blue one right
over
there?
there. I said, "Something's wrong." I said, "That's the sound of a Glock to me."
The truck had been struck by the shooter as she was fleeing.
The worker was inside, heard shots, come out here to see what was going on.
And the other one came right out after.
Another worker?
And he grabbed a hold of his arm and had literally pulled him
back in.
And he told him, "You get the hell in there." And I looked over at Charles and I said, "They're shooting me 5 shots at least."
Okay, and were you inside?
I was going in to go to the bathroom and I didn't even get out.
She ran back in the truck.
I said, "Somebody's getting shot."
Which one's your truck? This side, that blue one right
over there. I said, "Something's wrong." I said, "That's the sound of a Glock to me."
Granny out here knowing everything. Nah, Granny got experience. Granny from the hood. Nah, Granny from hood, bro. Even though she white, she got hood experience. Cause probably what had happened was this my knowledge. Her neighbors are probably hoodlums and they used to shoot people. That's what my theory is.
Where was it parked?
It was
your truck.
right here backing out of the handicap spot. And that's where we both heard it because he knows what they sound like.
Okay.
And I said, "Something's not right, Charles. Get back in the car." I said, "Because I'm getting out of here. I'm not getting
So
involved."
you got back in your
So
truck.
I got back in the car, and as soon as I got backed up, I got out of the corner of my eye that white vehicle coming around at a high rate of speed. He wanted me to chase after him. I said, "You're out of your mind. What if he starts shooting at us?"
Yo.
I said, "That's..."
She right. Yo, first thing, what y'all doing, chat, when there's a shootout? You hiding. You is not no... I'm going after him. Yeah, nah, that's how you lose your life. In GTA 5, chat. GTA 5. First thing I'm doing, chat, if I see somebody...
Something I don't want to get involved with.
How many shots did you hear?
At least 5. I know I heard 5. Because he went pow, pow, like he had hit each one of them, and then all you heard was pow, pow, pow. The bumpers above it.
If you want to, claim it.
What's this right here? Thank God. I just happened to be pulled out enough that they just hit that. You can see all the white paint all over it.
Yeah.
Did she pass away?
I don't know.
I think she did.
What's happening, but...
After getting a description of the getaway vehicle, police immediately began searching the surrounding area for the shooter. Back at the Walgreens, officers began securing the crime scene and speaking with witnesses who had seen the attack unfold. Inside the store, investigators were able to review surveillance footage that captured the moments leading up to the shooting. The video showed a woman approaching the victim's vehicle before suddenly pulling out a handgun and opening fire. The footage provided something investigators desperately needed, a clear look at the suspect. Now police knew what the shooter looked like, and they also had a description of the vehicle she had fled in. With that information broadcast over the radio, officers in the surrounding area began scanning the road for the suspect's car.
Hey, by the way, I just did all that. I'm a regular boy. I'm a civilian. I am a good boy at heart. At heart. I'm a good boy. Never hurt nobody. I wouldn't even hurt a fly myself.
spotted a vehicle matching the description and attempted to pull it over. Despite having 5 young children inside of her car, the suspect refused to pull over and led the police on a high-speed chase through the area. The chase finally came to an end when the lead officer forced the vehicle off the road. Officers surrounded the car and ordered the driver to step out. The driver was identified.
She knew she got caught. So first you spin on the block, and then you couldn't even get away on that little vehicle? Nah, gang. Nah, check, go back real quick. That's the V? You not running away from nobody in this little car. Look at this, bro. This thing is so small, man. Not even I could fit in that, and I'm like 150. Nah, this man is big, though. I'm not gonna lie, he is huge. Yo, this man gotta hit the gym. Also, he has a boner.
Off the road. Officers surrounded the car and ordered the driver to step out. The driver was identified as 38-year-old Amanda Jansen. She was pulled from the vehicle and she was placed under arrest. Thankfully, all 5 of her children were uninjured. Amanda was put into the back of a patrol car and transported to the local police department. Investigators would soon begin asking the question that everyone wanted answered. Why did she do it?
He behind me, he kept beating on me. I thought that he was a child. Kept my child from him. I just couldn't take no more. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to put you through this.
I would not. Nah. Chat, y'all gotta stand 10 toes, chat.
Like I said,
chat, when y'all shoot somebody, y'all gotta stand 10 toes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But
yes, I did that.
Your kids
yes,
are safe.
I stand on there. I can't start crying.
Injured. They're with officers and detectives.
You can't start crying now, bro. You gotta stand 10 toes, chat. You gotta stand 10 toes, bro. See, if I did that, which I know it won't happen, I wouldn't stand 10 toes. I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely start balling.
Detectives, okay? So they're safe. And if anything in relation to your kids, if I find anything else out, I'll let you know, okay?
Amanda was told to wait until the detectives were ready, and then she would be interviewed.
What's gonna happen from here is you're hanging out while everybody is out there doing whatever they have to do, figure out exactly what's going on, and then when a detective gets here to talk to you, the detectives will come in and talk to you,
and then you get caught lacking by the cop.
You know, ask what they need to ask, figure out your side of whatever's going on, okay, and then we'll go from there.
Miss Amanda, just do me a favor. We got your car in our custody. Is it still leased?
No, I own it.
You own it? Okay. So whoever's the
Shit,
next
gotta
person
make
wants
sure
to
she
get
ain't
down
steal
with
that one.
Miss Lisa. Contact her. You have her number?
I don't know about her. I don't know nobody's number.
Amanda was handcuffed and transported to another interrogation room where detectives would be waiting. By this point, the female victim has passed away at the hospital. However, the male victim was still alive and would go on to make a full recovery. The male, Thomas Williams, told police that he and Amanda previously dated and they had an 11-month-old daughter together. The female victim, Anna Terrell, was his new girlfriend, and Amanda hated her with a passion. Police discovered that Thomas had recently won 50-50 custody of their baby, and he and Anna
Chat, it's heavy, boys. So this the girlfriend? Wait, so this the baby mom? I'm so confused, boys.
Anna were supposed to meet Amanda at Walgreens for the custody exchange.
I was actually just with your children personally, and they're okay. Obviously, they're very shaken. They're very upset.
I love him. I met him. Become homeless.
You had become homeless?
Yes, I had nowhere to go. He knew this. He took advantage of me. He beat me. When he found out I was pregnant, he wanted me to have an abortion, and I refused to. But he already plotted.
Yo, there's so much going on right now.
This before it even happened. Him and Anna.
Who's Anna?
Anna Terrell. She's the one who helped him with the casework or the case. She's the one who has her handwriting on the paperwork and all that. They have plotted this from day one. He even came to me and told me he was gonna have my kids taken away in his, and I didn't do a damn thing.
So she was homeless, and the dad was trying to take the kids, or the boyfriend was trying to take the kids, and the guy was cheating on the wife. And this is the girlfriend? Okay.
To him.
Chad, we're 6 minutes in.
Nothing. I went and took care of my kids and got my kids from school and stressed about where we were going to go to and how I was going to take care of my kids. I never did nothing to him.
Miss Anna Sherrill, that's the lady that was in the car today?
I do not care about the relationship. I never have.
Okay.
I care about the well-being of my child.
I got that.
When he come to me every day and he said, oh, Anna this, oh, Anna that, oh, Anna was not.
Oh, because she was trying to kill the husband whole time, and she ended up killing the girl.
Narcissist. She fears her children. She fears her female child.
Oh no, she was trying to kill the girl too. She was trying to kill both of them. She was just trying to send them both. She was trying to send them both downstairs.
She thinks that.
Yes, that's what females do. Both of them are narcissists. Okay. But I don't care.
Anna, right?
Yes, I don't care who he was in a relationship with. I just need him to keep my children.
Can I ask you a question about this? I know that now that you know everything and that everything's come full circle, like I know you had instincts and stuff and you...
Your wife got shot.
But now that you know for sure that
your wife went out of the house.
Are you comfortable telling me that like, at the time maybe it did bother... It doesn't matter, but that it did bother you a little bit? Like, you ever had feelings for this guy or like not at all? I'm just curious, like, because it doesn't matter one way or another.
I did grow to love him, even though he did.
You streaming them all? Yes, bro. I will, bro. Come on, bro.
Their relationship has nothing to do with the safety of my child.
Sure.
And I get
the
that.
wife?
I care about it.
She doing good. She doing good.
I care about the well-being of my child. I knew about that from day one.
Okay.
Linda claims that both Thomas and Anna conspired against her to get custody of her baby. She initially claimed that her only concern was for the safety of her children, but then she admits that she did love Thomas at one point. This statement will go along.
This is the most bipolar thing I've heard in my whole life. So you hate him, you kill him, and you love him? What type of love is this? Wait, he's not dead. He wounded.
Way when prosecution tries to prove intent.
Now, as soon as my housing came open to where I have a residence at now, he put his hands on me. I left and I didn't go back. Now, in the meanwhile of me leaving and didn't go back, I did find out about him being a child. His mama, the one who opened up the can of worms. And
He was a I can't say that out loud, but he was a...
I even stood up in court and I told the courts that he beat me because of her. He beat me. He told me he beat me one day when I was walking out the door because I disrespected her. And he took everything from us.
And you just took it? Man, I would not... Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I would never let a man touch me, man.
When I tell you he put us through some shit,
I was weak. We. Come on, boy.
What time did you leave the house today? Did you leave with the kids? All of them?
I don't know.
And did you leave specifically to go to the Walgreens, or did you have other places that you had gone this morning? Were you going to take the other kids somewhere else after? What was like the game plan as far as the kids knew?
The kids didn't know anything. My plan was...
Actually, how many kids? Trunx, how many kids do you have?
But it didn't work that way. Because what I was going to do is not even show up.
You know damn well I have 3.
I was trying to overcome my fear.
Kylo, Rilo, and Milo.
The judge said, so I wouldn't lose custody of my child.
Right. Well, what was the custody agreement anyhow?
He got every other week.
He's never laid a hand on the kids. Why not just let him watch his daughter 50-50? I know the answer, but I want to hear it from you.
He doesn't have any water in his house.
But the mom...
He has wires hanging out his house, electricity wires. My 1-year-old, he goes to work all the time. His mother is not capable physically of taking care.
Why is that?
His mother left my 3-month-old at home by herself when she went all the way to Hawthorne to get them from school and came back and my baby was hanging off the bed. And she brought me laughing.
Oh, the detective.
Yeah, we sometimes gotta let them children be. You know what I'm saying? Yes. If she fought to her head, that's her fault. She'll learn next time not to be dumb. If she got electrocuted, God forbid, She'll learn. Bruh. Like, I'm not even like trying to like.
Detectives have finished establishing motive, so they decide to move on to the shooting itself. Where did she get the gun? Was it planned?
You tell her once,
These questions and more will determine if Amanda will get first or second degree murder.
Where'd you get this gun?
I bought it from the pawn shop, but I bought it for protection because everybody in the neighborhood was trying to jump me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He got shot. Benny got shot. They ain't feeding big. He got shot. I'm a good boy, I promise. I never hurt nobody.
You decided on Walgreens to court? Okay.
She decided everything. They went with him on everything.
But it was in the court papers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or do you keep the ammunition for your gun?
You're sweet as candy. Damn right. You are right. Yo, promote that guy. Yo.
Ammunition, but not with the gun.
Sammy, promote him. Promote.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
1, 2, 3, Sammy, promote him.
I want to see with both of them, but I just.
Well, you see now.
Put him as a BFB. He said the smartest thing ever.
Because every night I do something different. Okay, I will have it in my trunk, or if I'm out and about, I have it on me. Sometimes I don't.
This
Sometimes
is so
I have
wild,
it on my pillow. Sometimes I have it with my whole person.
I would never
on my
snitch like this though.
Sometimes I live all
I would never catch me
snitching.
snitching.
And wouldn't sleep with my key.
I'm not. I'll tell them everything.
Can I ask you a question and you be honest with me? Because you're not gonna want to say this, but you a little bit jealous of this Anna lady.
No,
wait, hold on. Before you answer,
I'm telling you what's not happening.
Yeah, she is.
hold on. Before you answer. But it's almost like you gotta like have some like negativity.
No, I'm telling you what I went through.
But based on what you went through, like I'm saying, I believe that you're giving me facts.
This man told me this. What I just told you. So it's safe to say you don't like Anna.
I mean, she's ringleading all this negativity in your life, but she took your child by doing the paperwork.
After spending nearly an hour trying to get Amanda to admit that she was jealous of Anna, and she resented her, the detectives finally asked her to talk about what happened earlier that day. They believe that Amanda planned the murder because prior to arriving at Walgreens, she gave her oldest son all of her cash and her debit card.
So let's talk about what happened.
Rob and kill?
Right. So we talked about how all kids were in the car. Mm-hmm. And you had not confirmed via the app that you were showing up, but you knew that was the time and place.
Yeah, I didn't know from.
Okay, and you're saying
I could never get caught acting like this.
Since the December 20th court date, have you talked to Thomas about his pickup?
No.
Okay. Now, one thing I was trying to set up is to understand. You said, and we talked about this at length. Sure. That we're kind of trying to get to the nitty gritty about where you keep the gun. And at first you said just the trunk, and then you said, well, even if the gun's not with you, you sleep with the ammunition, which I didn't really understand. And you said, well, sometimes I keep it in the bag, in the car, in the trunk, under my pillow, but like, I get that. But at first you said just the trunk.
I've had it for quite a few months, so it's been in the
Whataburger, thank you for the sub.
Have you ever shot the gun before today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you ever shot a gun before today? Okay.
So where was the gun at last night? In the trunk. In the trunk.
Where were the magazines?
In the trunk.
In the gun?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's 3 magazines.
No, not in the gun. No, I never keep them together. Never. Okay, so
Lucid 3000 for the 5 months. Thank you.
I was in the bag in case. There's a white bag with like bluish circles on it. And that was last night? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I said that with the 100 gifties? No! Thank you, money!
Amanda just admitted that prior to leaving her home to make her way to Walgreens, she removed the firearm from her trunk and concealed it on her body. This shows planning and intent.
And there's 3 magazines. Were they all 3 out of the gun when you left?
Yes.
Okay, so you leave your house.
No. There was one of them was in the gun.
I'm struggling here because you said you don't put them in the gun.
I usually don't. I did last night.
Is it because you knew you were going to see Thomas today?
No, I was going to go to the country and shoot it because I've never shot it before.
Today. All right, well, I'm going to have to stop you right here. If I had $1 for every time someone was in a shooting and told me they were going to go shoot it in the woods, you've made it this far and you need me to believe you. If you decide to take, no, let me finish. If you decide to take a turn right now, that is not a good idea. If you think that I'm going to believe that you put, man, you got to let me talk. If you think that I'm going to believe that last night that you never keep the magazines in the gun, but last night you put the magazine in the gun because you plan to go shooting in the country today, but not once have you mentioned that today, but you just so happen to shoot people today. That's not believable. At least try something believable. So let's back up.
That's not believable to you.
No, it's not.
But it is the world at large. I've been thinking about going out to the country ever since I got it to shoot it because I've never shot it before.
Christmas Day when you bring your daughter to...
yesterday. I was supposed to do it. I never got around to doing it. I ended up cooking all day.
Okay, so the gun was in the trunk.
But it was in the trunk.
Okay.
I did take it out.
You took it out when?
No.
Take your time.
It was... No.
Why she don't want to tell us? Yo, you already caught. You going to jail already. You losing your kids.
Amanda realizes that she just painted herself into a corner.
I think I put it together at CVS, I think. But I have had plans to go shoot.
No matter what, chat. No matter what y'all say, she's going to jail, bro. I think that's the obvious. I'm gonna keep it a block with y'all. If y'all don't see it, then y'all might be blind.
I really did.
So you put it together, CVS wasn't in the trunk?
No, it was on my arm.
Okay.
I was sitting there.
So we want to interrupt you.
My
because I don't think we got a full from point A to point B.
Right,
You'll be with the 20 months.
So let's not interrupt.
Take it out.
Let's hear your side of the story. What happened when you left your house to the time that the police stopped?
I don't even know. I left my house. I got to CVS. I was about to go down that road to go this way, and I realized what time it was. Let me say, I circled Walgreens a couple times. I had videotaped it because I was about to leave, and I'll be damned if they didn't pull up. It scared the shit out of me. I put my car in reverse and I made a little circle.
Cap, this is all cap.
He jumped out and was recording me and saying something. And I just panicked.
She did not panic, boy. She went there killing. Let's keep it a block. Come on, bruh. I not lie when I see you.
I want to hear from you, though.
That's like saying, y'all remember when Diddy said he ain't mean to do what he did? Yes, he did. The fuck?
What are you now?
Yeah, I think I'm done talking. Y'all see me video.
Okay.
Bro, no matter what you say, you're going to jail.
Amanda was originally charged with first-degree murder,
Damn.
attempted first-degree murder,
Damn.
and 5 counts of child neglect.
Damn.
But when she realized that she could not win at trial, she took a plea deal to avoid life in prison.
Damn.
Amanda was sentenced to 40 years in Florida State Prison.
Damn.
What are your thoughts on this case? Please share them in the comments below.
Damn. She ended up with 40 years. A plea deal. Damn, we have 1,000 views in here. That's crazy. I'm so proud of y'all, chat. I can never catch me lacking though. She got a clean 40. So wow. I'll see y'all later, YouTube. Peace out.